Check it out. Giving you the bird. That means I'm edgy and cool. No point in me doing anything until somebody shows the fuck up. Who dat? What'd it do? You just got dabbed on. Fuck me. Can't forget. Gotta show that logo. Gotta show that logo to get all the clicks. Oh, dude, what? The fucking bottom of this cup's about to fall out. Yeah. Where the hell is everybody? Oh shit, you know what? I forgot. All right. That most of my viewers are fucking children, right? And they're all doing homework or whatever for school. They all have little bedtimes. It's Wednesday. It doesn't feel like Wednesday to me. Wednesday is the only day I have school. School is what this vlog is supposed to be about. Or not vlog. I guess it is a vlog. Live stream. Whatever. I'm at a hotel. Check it. I'm at what is this? Days in. I'm at Days in because I have not slept in. I had a 20-hour day today. I haven't slept in. I haven't slept in 48 hours. 48 fucking hours I haven't slept. And I was driving home. I had a 3.5-hour commute on the interstate in the dark, storming. 48 hours, no sleep. I was like, fuck it. They'll give me my AAA discount. I am in no shape to drive. It would be way too dangerous for me to drive right now. I might fucking fall asleep during this live stream for real. You can tell I'm sleepy because I can't hold back the F-bombs. But yo, it's the live stream. I might do these at the end of semesters. I don't know. But today I've already done my final project for law and ethics for funeral service. I had to create a general price list for a fictional funeral home and present it and explain why I chose the prices that I did. I did well on that, I think. I gave that presentation when I was like really sick a couple. So I think he gave me a break on my presenting a little bit. Then we had another week, and then I had this week, and I had to present my final project for history of funeral service, right? So my final project, I had to write a research paper on the history of cremation, and then I had to do a PowerPoint presentation for the class on the history of cremation, and I think I did pretty well. It was a pretty easy final project. The professor said that he didn't want to give us a final test because he thought everybody would fail it because there's so much information in history. But I have a straight up A in history. I would have aced that test. Funeral history is like my favorite class. I would read that textbook just for fun, for real. Whoever the second person is that joined the live stream, hit me up in the chat and I'll shout you out. Godzilla Man Gaming is here. They spelled Godzilla wrong, but it's fine. So yeah, I gave that project today. I don't have projects in my other two classes. I have tests. And then I still have a test in law and ethics, even though I had a final project. So am I going to pass everything this semester? No. As I said, history of funeral service, I am definitely going to have an A in. I'm gonna have an A in that class. I'll probably have an A in law and ethics for funeral service. Also, I'm really good at the arts section, the arts classes. Those are arts classes, believe it or not. Just depends on what you mean. It depends on what you mean by arts. But those are under the arts classes. And then the science classes are the ones I have trouble with. Normally, I'm pretty good at science, but I'm just struggling with them. I'm gonna fail anatomy pretty hard. And it's actually really hard to pass classes in my program because a C in my program is failing. If you make a 79 in a class, you fail that class. I have a really strict program. Like I have a dress code and everything. Really strict program. So it's hard to pass. So I'm gonna totally fail anatomy. I cannot get my grade up in anatomy. There's no way it's gonna happen. That's anatomy for funeral service. And then I'm also taking my 4th class is pathology for funeral service. Pathology for funeral service. I have a 78 in that class. A 78 in pathology for funeral service, right? If I can ace, if I can ace my pathology final, I can pass the class. But if I don't, I'm going to fail the class. Failing with a 78. Have you heard of that? A 78 failing. Insane. Absolutely insane. Hold on one second. I'm going to share this live stream on social media. I should have done that earlier. I know I have friends that like to tune in on my live streams, my streamies of the live. Hey, what it do? Live streaming, bitches. I like to live stream, right? But the internet at my house is not good enough to live stream. So since I was at a hotel, I figured, fuck it, I'll live stream. I know Godzilla Man Gaming is watching, but whoever the other 2 people are that are watching, let me know who you are in the chat and I'll shout you out. Just in case if someone goes back and watches this and then they don't pay attention to the chat, then they'll know to check out your channel. I always like to do shout outs for the people on my live streams because I don't get many viewers, honestly, but I don't care. I do it for fun. This is really helping me de-stress, actually, because I have all these finals, right? But it's also holiday time now. Thanksgiving is coming. My panic attacks always get bad this time of year. Like, sometimes I'll go the whole year without having a single panic attack. I think I've only had one this year. And then, like Thanksgiving week, I always have at least one panic attack. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Because holidays are stressful as shit, for one thing. And I have finals. It's like I had school today, and then I don't have school next week, and then I have finals the week after that. I only go to school one day. I go to school on Wednesdays. I take hybrid courses, and what hybrid courses are, for those of you who don't know, are courses that are almost entirely online courses. You do all your work online, but you have to go to a lecture once a week. So on Wednesdays, I go to the lecture for all 4 of my classes, and then I do online homework the rest of the week. But my school is like 3 hours away from my house, right? So it's a long ass commute. Once again, for those of you who weren't here when I said it earlier, I'm in this hotel because it's crazy storming outside. It's dark. It's a 3-hour commute, and I haven't slept in 48 hours, and I don't think I would be good driving. Like, I was driving, and I was like, shit. I mean, talking to you guys is helping me stay awake a little bit, but as soon as this camera is off, I'm gonna be in that fucking bed right there. I'm gonna be in that bed right there. Yeah, so what are you fuckers doing for Thanksgiving? You know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving? Jack shit. Yeah, the only people we ever have over for Thanksgiving, like I have my immediate family, right? Mom, dad, brother, me. Who cares? Um, and then my grandma and my aunt come, but ever since my grandpa died, they haven't been real big on holidays. They don't like to celebrate holidays without my grandpa. And I don't blame him. He was the only family member I loved. Just kidding. That's a horrible thing to say. But that's a really horrible thing to say. But um so they're going on like a trip with one of my other aunts who lives out of state. They're going to like visit her out of state for Thanksgiving. And then my mom was like, screw it. I'm going to go to the beach if they're not coming over. So it's just my dad, brother, and I. And I think my dad's going to buy like a pre made Thanksgiving meal. He's actually going to buy multiple pre made Thanksgiving meals. He's going to donate a bunch from the charity, uh, give them to people in need, which he does every year, which I think is nice. It's pretty weird because he's like super conservative and doesn't like charities, but he does that, which is weird, I think. He only likes charities if they benefit our town. Charities that benefit anything bigger than our town are globalist. Oh, globalist. My dad's crazy. But yeah. So my dad, brother, and I will probably just nibble on a Thanksgiving dinner throughout the whole day for like 3 days. And we'll just eat whenever we feel like it. We won't get together for a meal. We'll just all hang out at the house and just eat whenever we feel like it. That's going to be my Thanksgiving. It'll be the most chill Thanksgiving and probably the best Thanksgiving ever, honestly. It might even be panic attack free since we're not having an actual Thanksgiving, hopefully. What the fuck else was I gonna say to you, motherfuckers? Oh, yeah, speaking of my grandpa, it was like I'm going to school to study to be a funeral director, a mortician, an embalmer, etc., so I can own my own funeral home. I was talking about my grandpa earlier. The whole reason I got into this business, right, is because of him. Because it was at his wake, right? We were viewing his body, and I had just left the film industry, and I couldn't get a job anywhere. McDonald's would not hire me. These mofos that will hire anybody would not hire me. So I was at the funeral home, and I was like, screw it, while I'm here, I might as well ask for a job. And the funeral director tried to talk me out of working there. He was like, you're going to see people decapitated. You're going to see people who blew their brains out. You're going to see swollen corpses. It's going to smell awful. And I was like, I was raised on a cattle farm, man. I've seen gross shit all the time. I've shoveled placenta. I've delivered babies. I've seen a lot of dead animals. I can handle dead people. I care about dead animals more than dead people. Like personally, it makes me more upset. But so he hired me. I've been working there for 2 years and I love it. So I'm going to school for it. School's expensive as shit, though. That's why there have been little to no action figure or comic book collection updates or reviews lately. It's because I just haven't been buying them. School's expensive. I have to commute 3 hours. There, 3 hours back. That's like, since I started the commute, I've been spending double on gas every week that I was. McDonald's is trash, but it's cheap, so I can at least save money there. Yeah, school sucks ass. School sucks ass. How'd they know? Someone just messaged me on Facebook like, why are you in a hotel? They must be watching. They must be the other person. Is that you, Cypress? Is that you watching this? I don't know. But I'm uploading some videos right now. Later, see, Godzilla Man Gaming here in the chat says he has piles of comics that he hasn't read. Ha ha ha. One huge pile of comics, that's pussy shit. I got 2 piles of comics in my car. I got 4 piles of comics in my place. I got so many comics to read. That's why I just stopped buying them. because I didn't have enough time to read them. I'm too busy reading textbooks and other outside reading and doing research. This Thanksgiving week, I should have time to read comics because I should barely have any homework. I'll still have to study for finals, but I should barely have any homework. I shouldn't have to study that much for my law and ethics final because I know that stuff pretty well. I don't have a final in history. I do have a final in anatomy, but I'm going to fail that class anyway, so I'm not going to study too hard for it. But I'm going to study real hard for the pathology final because that final will be the deciding factor on whether I pass or fail. By the way, once again, if you're watching this and you're not in the chat, just type anything in the chat and I'll shout you out just for being here. I will. I like to. It's just a little thing that I does, fam. It's just what I do. It's just what I done do. It's just what I done did and done diddly do. But right now I'm uploading some videos on this dope hotel Wi-Fi. Godzilla plays videos mostly. I got some new games in here like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Mega Man 5, Godzilla Domination. So finally doing a Godzilla game. But I still have a few others to upload before that. Tonight I might post another Skyrim part. I don't know. My head hurts. Hotel Wi-Fi is really good. It says that only like each of these videos is only taking like 9 minutes to upload, and they're all like an hour long. So they wouldn't upload at all at my house. My internet's not worth a damn. I live in the most rural area in the fucking world, or at least in Georgia, U.S. We have one restaurant where I live. We have one grocery store. We don't have anywhere to buy electronics. We don't have anywhere to buy food. There's only one place in town that stays open past 10 o'clock at night, and it's like one single gas station. Nothing in the town is open on Sundays. You literally can't do anything on Sunday. It sucks. This semester kind of sucked too. I'll tell you about my professors. Hopefully they don't watch this. I don't really have any bad things to say about them though. Because the way my classes work is everybody who goes into my program takes the same classes in the same order. They all do. So it's the first semester in the program for everyone that's in my classes. I have the same people in all 4 of my classes. Same crowd. So the first batch of classes you take are law and ethics for funeral service, history for funeral service, anatomy for funeral service, and pathology for funeral service. So I'm taking all those, passing most of them. In my first 2, there's only 3 professors in the entire program. I'm at Ogeechee Technical College in Georgia. And one professor, he's old, he rambles, that's what old people do. They ramble, they tell stories. Sometimes they forget the point they were trying to make. But that's just regular old people stuff. I mean, he's not a bad teacher because I got A's in both his classes. He can't be that bad. I like him more than everybody else likes him. I'm not the type of person that likes teachers personally. Like when I say I like a professor, I mean professionally. I do not mean personally. But yeah, I'm learning in his classes way more than I am in my science classes, which are taught by another professor. She just goes way too fast for me. She's just like clicking through the PowerPoint so fast. You know, I got that ADD and all that shit, and I'm trying to do that with my disability. I'm like, damn, I really need to talk to disability services for next semester because I really needed disability services this semester, and I didn't sign up for them. I should have done it, but I didn't. Oh, my head hurts. So my professors are fine. I don't dislike them. I think they honestly care about the students. But the third professor, she is a piece of work. one time she subbed for our class, and her class was in there with her, and then she just taught her class and didn't really teach our class much of anything like she was supposed to. She showed us some videos, but that was it. She was supposed to lecture, but she didn't. So I watched her straight up tell her entire class that she does not care if they pass or fail. And I was like, then why are you teaching? Why are you teaching if you don't care if they pass or fail? Bad. Absolutely bad. And then my sciences professor, like everyone has to retake her classes. Like everyone fails her classes. Because I'm taking 2 of her classes right now. 50% of the people in both the classes are retaking it. So most, like half the people in those classes, actually probably definitely more than half, definitely more than half are retaking. And this program's hard. It's hard as shit. It's way harder than I thought it would be because the job's not that hard. I've been doing the job for 2 years. Now I'm just trying to get licensed so I can do more. The school is insane. It's crazy because you have to have a C. No, you have to have a B to pass. C is failing. You're barely in class at all. You have to do all the work at home by yourself. Half the people in my class have already dropped out. They've already dropped out. They've already dropped out. They're done. They've dropped out already. Some of them were just not doing well, or maybe decided they didn't want to do it. I don't know. But a good bit of them dropped out because the dean came walking up. He was like, "Oh, I'm the dean. Oh, I got to compensate for my little dick." Just kidding. I've never even met the dean. He could be a good guy. I'm just being a dickling. But the dean comes up and he's like, "Hey, the funeral service program is going to be 2 days a week now." Half the people in my class are like, actually, most of the people in my class are in their mid 30s, coming back to school. They have full-time jobs and kids. And they're like, 2 days a week. I can't afford to take off from my family and from my full-time job 2 days a week. So they had to drop out. They had to drop out. Honestly, it's going to be super expensive for me. I'm going to have to probably take out a loan just to drive to school, just to be able to afford to drive to school. Because now I'm going to be spending quadruple on gas. Getting a hotel about the price range of this one on the nights between the days will be cheaper than driving back home and driving back. It'll be cheaper. It'll cost less than the gas. Fucking crazy. Insane. It's all insane. No one's telling me who they are in the damn chat. I can't shout you out if you don't do that. They're probably lurkers or people without YouTube profiles. Maybe they're spanking it. I don't know. No, they're going to leave because I just said they were spanking it. But pretty much everyone has a YouTube profile, right? Because pretty much everyone has a Gmail. And as soon as you create a Gmail, it creates a YouTube page for you now. No one should be without a YouTube page. YouTube page. What do you guys, fuck, what was I going to say? I'm really fucking sleepy. Man. Well, that's about all the school stuff I can think of. I mean, this is supposed to be a video about school. I've talked about school. No one's watching. Oh, I'm fucking sleepy. Oh my god. Yeah, that's probably it for today. I think I'm done. I'm gonna pass the fuck out. I gotta get this suit off first. I already got half of it off. Well, a third of it off. Anyways, thank you all very much for your support. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'll be leaving this live stream up as a video that you can just watch whenever. So if you came in halfway through or something and you want to watch the whole thing, feel free. Except Godzilla in Gaming, he was here when I started. But that's it, mofos. I do have several videos coming. I haven't really had the time to make any new G&G or Ask G&G or Ultra Kaiju Brothers because those take a little while to make. But Godzilla reviewing video games and Godzilla doing gaming videos are really quick and easy to make. So expect a bunch of them. Then I'll probably take a break from them for a while and try to get back into. I want to finish the junior arc of G&G. I want to get Gigan killed off so that I can do what I want with G&G. Just needs a character change. It's all the same now. But that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. You're all gone. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Fuck me.